in that area. Sulayman Bah gets us started at 133. Off we go. Is Sulayman Bah against Coleman Nogle. Freshman out of Laurel, Maryland, with 11 wins on the season. Suffered an 8-4 loss to Penn's Michael Coliaccio in that 34-6 loss recently. Their home duel, their final home duel of the season on February the 4th for Harvard, as Sulayman Bah, a beat the streets kid from just across the river way on the Bronx, from the Kiski School, with 3 wins on this season, and diving for those legs of Nogle. So we have a freshman on freshman, true freshman rather, matchup. Both of them not in their redshirt year, so a true freshman season. Bah hinging at his hips, but breaks free, didn't like the look, and resets on the edge. Nogle exposes, trying to get the legs that were exposed from Bah, but Bah able to fend off that attack. Sulayman Bah did lose to Bucknell's number 14, Kurt Phibbs, last time out, but it wasn't a major decision. It was only 8-2, and even though it was a 6-point discrepancy in the points, Bah had a really good defensive showing in that, and now it's a 3-point takedown right out of the gate for Nogle. And he gets the first points, and he gets some back points as well. 5-0 Nogle lead over Bah to start the first period. After an emphatic start from Nick Babin, who got the pin over Adams' first period pin, Sulayman Bah trails 5-0, pushed out of bounds, and they'll reset for Columbia and Harvard. Bah on the bottom, Nogle on top. Nogle adjusting himself. Ref gives the all clear. And Nogle gets right back to anchoring on top of the Bah on top. 25 seconds of riding time and counting in favor of Nogle. But Bah trying to break free, and Nogle thunderously brings him down to that right corner of the mat. Nogle pushing down Bah with about a minute left to go in the first, a 5-0 lead. Bah trying to break out of this and trying desperately to get an escape, but Nogle is adjusting himself on the back and flattening him out is Nogle. 55 seconds, Nogle with Bah on his knees, trying to get his composure, trying to get his footing, but Nogle dragging him to the center of the mat, and with that left arm really tucked up deep on the abdomen of Bah. And now adjusting that left arm underneath the crook of Bah's arm is Nogle, shifting his weight, using all of that force to keep Bah on the bottom. And Bah's headgear has also slipped a little bit below his ears. The ref may stop this for potentially dangerous or for headgear to readjust it. As Nogle getting close, just center of the mat, riding time well over a minute and a half in favor of Bah. 10 seconds to go in the first period. Still over Bah with his headgear almost around his neck at this point, just right below or in line with his ears. As Bah trying to get up to his feet, stalling against Bah, and that's how the first period will conclude, with Bah hit with the stalling, has to readjust his headgear. Almost looked like his vision was slightly blinded by those 2 straps on his head that had found their ways in front of his eyes. And Blade will get time for blood. Last time out, Harvard beat Columbia 18-17 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, but Columbia did win those final 4 of the duel, including a win from Jack Waymeyer over Michael Doggett. And of course, Matt Casimir, who graduated, he had a win. Josh Ogunsanya had a win in that, as well as Dine Fungaro and Cesar Alvin all had victories in that. A matchup that dates back all the way to its first meeting in January of 1923, but Columbia owns the all-time record, 52-38-2, looking for their 53rd dual win over Harvard, one of their longest standing rivalries that will continue into next year when they, of course, begin the new Ivy League conference. And speaking with Coach Weiss earlier this week for Harvard, he said that it's something that the sport has been trying for some time, and something that the Ivy League, that has always been an intense wrestling program. And you can see, of course, in the north corner of our view here with the brown and all the flags, the vintage flags that we have for all the Ivy League wrestling, and that will be the conference essentially. As we look back at that replay, and Nogle able to just bring him down, that thunderous takedown on that left leg shot. He was shooting low, he got the shot, and he able to almost flip him down, and then the ref had a couple back points. He got a pair of back points on that play, and now they're just about cleaning up the mat. But just Nogle, that true freshman match, And Nogle able to get that upper hand and almost seeing that opening on that left leg shot. Able to see the exposure from Bah, able to transition that into a three-point takedown. Shows a lot about Nogle competing against a lot of tough guys in that room, including Michael Jaffe, a senior. You get a lot of veteran guys in Harvard. This is a Harvard club that has 5 wrestlers ranked in the NCAA RPI. Second period just about beginning, 133. Columbia leading 6-0 in the overall duel after an emphatic pin from Nick Babin 2 minutes into the first period over Adams. And now Nogle again diving for that right leg. They started in neutral, almost an upside-down fireman's carry. Now in round, a three-point takedown. Nogle an 8-0 lead over Sulayman Bah and flips down Bah. Running time ascending to 2 minutes to start the second period. And Nogle now adjusting from that right to left side on the back of Sulayman Bah. Bah steadying himself with his left hand, trying to break free, but Nogle able to bring him right back in with that tight grip around the lower waist of Sulayman Bah. And Bah face pressed into the Columbia Lion on the mat as Nogle just digging deep, using that right arm to steady himself and adjusting himself, making sure that Bah can't get up, and even trying to see if he can get some additional back points, which he had 2 in the first period, where he led by 5-0 and got the takedown today in the second. Nogle, who's also coming off a tough loss, 8-4 to Penn's Coliocho, looking to get a victory to break a little bit of a losing streak as Bah almost double over, gets his first points off the bout to an applause from his teammates on the Columbia bench. It's an 8-1 off the escape point for Bah as Bah thought about the right legs but reeled it back in. 30 seconds in the second, he trails by 7. Bah shifting his tempo, more to the center of the mat, rolling that left wrist of Nogle, but Nogle diving for that left leg, blocked by Bah. Saw that was the attack for the previous 2 takedowns. Bah hunched over with that left arm wrapped around the right lat area of Nogle. Nogle tried to flip around Bah. Bah didn't buy it, but now Nogle's got Bah by underneath the waist. He hasn't, not around him yet, but now sweeps around, trying to get around on Bah. Bah hands it off, and Bah able to fend off the attack to end the second period to the applause of the Columbia Lions fans here at the Blue Gym. So Nogle will choose down and Bah on top, and this is a good spot for Bah to be in to eat away at that riding time clock. It's at 2:51 right now, and would be almost locked in unless he was able to dwindle it away. As he's but either way, 1-point escape for Nogle. 9-1 lead. In that major decision territory for the true freshman for Harvard out of Laurel, Maryland. Bah thinks about it. The upper body shot, but he doesn't want to see that. Bah getting a little bit quicker tempo with his feet, quicker movement from his feet. Bah diving for that left legs. Nogle able to get around him. Let's go Sule chant erupting from the Lions bench, cheering on and supporting their freshman 133-pounder. Bah almost baits Nogle there, but Nogle didn't buy it. Nogle resets. Bah dove for the left leg. It was almost exposed, but Nogle able to defend it. Bah again diving. This time he's trying for the right leg, but his right arm also around the left hamstring area of Nogle. Nogle bent over around. He's able to defend that. With under a minute to go, 9-1 advantage for Nogle. With riding time locked at 2:45, so he'll get that point and increase that to 10. It would be in that major decision realm to get Harvard on the board. Nogle working on that right tricep of Bah, trying to sweep the leg of Bah, but Bah almost out of bounds. Now Nogle out of bounds, right and on the edge of the storage table right in front of us here, and Nogle, good grasp around it, flips Bah inside, gets back points, 3-point takedown. He wants more. 28 seconds to go in the third, looking for some points and maybe even some near fall or even a fall itself. Nogle has got close to shoulder blades right in front of us here at the scorer's table. Under 20 seconds to go. It's a 12-1 lead for Nogle. Riding time over 3 minutes. 4-point near fall for Coleman Nogle. Absolute pure demonstration of Nogle, who comes away with it. And Nogle locked in for the tech fall, 17-1, so that'll put Harvard on the scoreboard. It's a 1-1 split in between Harvard and Columbia. 6-5 Columbia and Harvard. When we come back, you're watching Ivy League Wrestling on ESPN+.
The Columbia Athletics Department is